Buckle up, car fans, because the electric revolution is about to get a whole lot more interesting. There's a new player in town, and its price is turning heads faster than a Ferrari at a tractor pull. Say hello to the BYD Atto 2, an electric SUV that's ready to shake up the European market. This isn't some futuristic concept car either. The Atto 2 has already taken China by storm, and now it's setting its sights on the continent. With an unbelievably low starting price, it has the potential to make electric motoring accessible to everyone. But can this Chinese contender really take on the established European giants? Will it be able to navigate the choppy waters of regulations and consumer skepticism? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the Atto 2 is a sign of the times to come. Get ready for a wild ride, folks. The future of driving is electric, and it's coming sooner than you think. Now you might be wondering, who is BYD? Well, my friends, BYD stands for Build Your Dreams. And this Chinese company isn't kidding around. They've been quietly building an empire in the East, becoming a global powerhouse in electric vehicles and battery technology. Think of them as the sleeping dragon of the automotive world. They've been biding their time, honing their skills, and now they're ready to breathe fire. Europe, with its growing appetite for electric cars, is the next target in their sights. But it's not going to be a walk in the park. European car makers aren't going to give up their territory without a fight. They've got history, brand loyalty, and a lot of horsepower on their side. Can BYD overcome these hurdles and win the hearts and wallets of European drivers? It's a David versus Goliath battle, and I, for one, am on the edge of my seat. The story of the Atto 2 is one of ambition, innovation, and a dash of underdog spirit. Born in the bustling tech hub of Shenzhen, China, it quickly became a sensation. Why? Because it offered something different. A stylish, practical, and affordable electric SUV. Imagine a world where you don't have to choose between saving the planet and emptying your bank account. That's the promise of the Atto 2. It's an electric car for the people, not just the privileged few. The word spread like wildfire, and soon the Atto 2 was racking up sales figures that would make even Tesla blush. It became a common sight on the streets of Beijing and Shanghai, a symbol of China's electric revolution. It became a common sight on the streets of Beijing and Shanghai, a symbol of China's electric revolution. A symbol of China's electric revolution. But cracking the European market is a whole different ballgame. Europeans are demanding. They demand quality, style, and a certain je ne sais quoi. And let's not forget the competition. European car makers have been in the game for decades, building some of the most iconic and desirable cars on the planet. Can the Atto 2 really compete with these automotive titans? It's a challenge, no doubt, but BYD isn't backing down. They're investing heavily in research and development, building state-of-the-art factories in Europe, and forging partnerships with local suppliers. They know that to win over European drivers, they need to offer more than just a low price. They need to prove that the Atto 2 is a car that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best that Europe has to offer. They know that to win over European drivers, they need to offer more than just a low price. They need to prove that the Atto 2 is a car that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best that Europe has to offer. They need to offer more than just a low price. They need to prove that the Atto 2 is a car that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best that Europe has to offer. They need to prove that the Atto 2 is a car that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best that Europe has to offer. So, what's the Atto 2 packing under the hood? Well, it's no slouch, I can tell you that. Depending on the model, you're looking at a range of up to 480 kilometers. That's almost 300 miles for you old-timers, on a single charge. And don't think for a minute this thing is some kind of eco-warrior's pipe dream that can barely outrun a snail. The Atto 2 can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a very respectable time, making it zippy enough for city driving and overtaking. But the real magic lies in BYD's revolutionary blade battery technology. It's safer, more efficient, and takes up less space than traditional lithium-ion batteries. Simply put, that means more range, faster charging, and less chance of your car spontaneously combusting. That's always a plus, right? That's always a plus, right? That's always a plus, right? The Atto 2 isn't just about practicality and efficiency. Oh no, this car has style to spare. With its sleek lines, modern design, and spacious interior, it's a far cry from the clunky, utilitarian electric vehicles of yesteryear. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by a futuristic cabin that wouldn't look out of place in a spaceship. A massive touchscreen dominates the dashboard, giving you control over everything from the climate control to the sound system. And speaking of the sound system, it's a banger with enough speakers to rival a concert hall. BYD has clearly put a lot of thought into making the Atto 2 a car you want, not just a car you need. And that, my friends, is a winning formula. And that, my friends, is a winning formula. And that, my friends, is a winning formula. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The price. The Atto 2 is expected to start at around 13,000 euros. That's right, you heard me correctly. That's cheaper than some gas-powered hatchbacks. This incredibly low price is sure to send shockwaves through the European market. Suddenly, electric motoring is within reach of millions of people who could only dream of owning an EV before. European car makers are going to have to scramble to compete. They can try to undercut BYD's prices, but that could eat into their profits. Or they can try to justify their higher prices with fancy badges and luxurious interiors. But one thing's for sure, the Atto 2 has changed the game. The age of the affordable electric car is here, and there's no going back. The age of the affordable electric car is here, and there's no going back. And there's no going back. And there's no going back. So, what does the future hold for BYD and its Atto 2? Only time will tell, but I have a feeling this is just the beginning. BYD is a company with big ambitions, and they're not afraid to shake up the status quo. They're betting big on electric vehicles, and they're doing everything they can to make them accessible to everyone. If they succeed, they could very well become the dominant force in the global shift towards sustainable transportation. And you know what? I wouldn't bet against them. The world is changing and BYD is at the forefront of that change, so buckle up folks, because the electric revolution is here and it's going to be a wild ride. So buckle up folks, because the electric revolution is here and it's going to be a wild ride. And it's going to be a wild ride. There you have it folks, the BYD Atto 2, a game changer, a disruptor, and a sign of the times to come. What do you think? Is this the car that will finally convince you to go electric? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming reviews and adventures in the automotive world. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming reviews and adventures in the automotive world. Until then, drive safe, drive electric, and keep your eyes on the road.